very, 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 very ominous at the end there with the "we offer you live," wasn't it?
That Dalek sounded like he had a cold or something up his nose. It was odd.
Yes, it was very, very quiet, and I think he must have, yeah, as you say, maybe got COVID or something.
He definitely is a COVID mutation of a Dalek. We should not be sounding like that.
Definitely not. Let's have a listen to the next one.
Let's.
Inform base security that a further intruder craft has been located. I obey. Security patrols 5 and 7 will converge on this area. Priority alert.
Did these Daleks train at RADA?
Yes, I think they must have. They were doing their best dramatic attempts at a voice.
It was very dictated, like RP. Not that I understand RP in my vocabulary banks.
Who would have thought it for some Daleks in the 1960s?
Those Daleks should not have been allowed to continue.
You have obtained the space-time coordinates.
There is every
You must not fail. Whoever is operating the time machine is an enemy of the Daleks. All enemies of the Daleks must be destroyed. Exterminate them. Exterminate them. Exterminate them.
This voice makes me want to fall asleep while I am listening to it.
He definitely liked breaking up the sounds of the words too much. He needs to get on with exterminating humans instead of talking.
I don't think he would get to kill any humans if we left him talking all day.
That one was a pity, I think.
They are loyal to the Daleks. No one can succeed who opposes the Daleks. Only the weak will die. Inefficient workers slow down production. Obey the Daleks. Have you found them? Hunt them. Exterminate them. Exterminate them. Exterminate them.
Sounds like another Dalek that must have rather a cold going on with such a deep voice.
He sounded very deep, almost like I do not have the vocabulary to determine such emotion and grandeur in a Dalek voice.
All mechanisms primed. The bombs will self-detonate. We will return to the city. Escape from this section is impossible. The prisoners are hiding. Locate and destroy. They are to be exterminated.
Now that is a voice that I like. A real determination, a real desire to kill.
Excitable. That Dalek seemed very productive and accomplished lots in very, very short amount of times. We should make good use of him.
I'm sure he has killed many a human.
Many indeed.
PT. I have no understanding of the word. It is not registered in my vocabulary bank. Exterminate! We are in tone, but we live on. This is only the beginning. We will prepare. We will grow stronger. When the time is right, we will emerge and take our rightful place as the supreme power of the universe!
That one gives me chills every time I listen to it.
Yes, that one was my favorite so far. His voice was quite crackly and Dalek-like.
And he seems to be able to use very ominous words when he is speaking.
Although he does not understand lots of these words like pity, even though this word has been described to a Dalek several times on Doctor Who.
We must just ignore the logic of Dalek voices and understanding in Doctor Who.
Of course.
This is the Supreme Dalek. The self-destruct chamber has been invaded. We do not want excuses. The attack must continue. You may proceed. We shall try your plan, but should you fail, you will be exterminated.
I do not remember the Supreme Dalek having such a high voice.
No, and such a quibble in his voice. He did not sound very in control. Daleks must be in control. Daleks must be in control.
He clearly has not earned the right to continue being the Supreme Dalek, hence why we turned it into a big red one.
Exactly. This one needs demotion.
You will remain silent. The Daleks are the superior being. We do not require assistance. It was but one trap. Stein is but an extension of Dalek technology. He is a duplicate. He is a product of our genetic engineering. He must be exterminated. Nothing must interfere with the true destiny of the Daleks. You must be exterminated. Exterminated. Exterminated.
This Dalek started off sounding dainty, almost like he didn't care what he was doing.
I feel he was suffering from a bit of a mental breakdown, if I knew what that was.
That would be understandable. Almost like a Dalek Khan kind of voice. Before, when getting excitable, he developed shortness of breath, as humans would say.
The Doctor. Exterminate. 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 You are an enemy of the Daleks. You must be destroyed.
I feel this voice is the only Dalek voice I ever hear when talking to all of my Dalek friends and colleagues.
While we must be the superior Daleks, I admit this one is distinctive. Almost he has taken monopoly over Dalek voices. We must take monopoly over those Daleks. We must be the only Daleks in existence.
We must be the only Daleks, the only Dalek voices. We must have the control.
That should be the way.
Clearly, after hearing all of these voices, we are obviously the supreme voices of the Daleks.
There should only be one Dalek voice in the future, in the entire cosmos, universe, /e-space, /n-space, all the different words we use to describe space in this program. The Daleks are the only ones who should exist.
Dalek voices are supreme.
Dalek
voices are supreme.
Exterminate all other life forms. Exterminate all other Daleks.
Exterminate all other voices. Exterminate.